So when I first started Smma, I was only chasing the numbers. And online, the number 10K per month, that's like the most idolized number on the internet. All I heard in my head was 10K per month. Every reel on Instagram, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, 10K per month. How to get to 10K per month. Every YouTube video, 10K per month this. Do this and hit 10K per month in 30 days, right? Iman Ghazi in my ear, 10K per month. So all I thought about is how do I get to 10K per month? But the thing is, the people that actually become financially abundant, financially free, whatever word you want to use, are those who do not think of wealth, but those that actually follow their goal. And isn't that crazy, right? The people that get the most rich, they don't even think about money. I can't make it up, right? So I want to start this off by saying whether you want to make a large sum of money or a small amount, money isn't the actual goal you should be chasing. And, opposite to what you might believe, money is not something that is scarce. It's not something that's fleeting, and it's not something that like comes in small amounts. It's not a limited resource, right? Money is abundant. There are no limitations on wealth. Trust me, there's no limitations at all. It's literally printed like it's paper that's printed and it's numbers on a screen. It's abundant, right? If you desire something and do the necessary inputs, you will achieve what you want. And it doesn't even have to be money. It's whatever it is. If you want to be a great athlete, a great sports player, a basketball player in the NBA, you just have to do the inputs, put the work in, right? So, however, the confusion occurs when people think that what they actually want, the end goal, is just money. And so money is nothing more than an accompanying attribute that you get on the path towards your actual goal. That means it's a byproduct of success. So those that are wealthy do not chase wealth, they attract it. There's no such thing as chasing money and achieving money. Like people think I want to hit 10K per month. You don't achieve 10K per month. Instead, you achieve your inputs. And as a byproduct of those inputs, wealth can find you, right? So, but this way of thinking that I was just talking about, this, chasing the end goal, that's the exact reason that I never truly made money online until 17 months after uh, 17 months of me struggling and, being unprofitable, being in the red, especially after all the courses I bought, paying for GHL subscriptions. I was in the red for a long time. And then later, until I finally completely scratched this way of thinking, I finally started to achieve some sort of success, right? And this is because if you choose to make the conscious decision of taking your monetary goals off the pedestal and not thinking about a monetary goal, this is when magic happens. And by choosing to not focus on your monetary goal, you can literally guarantee success. Now, what do I mean by guarantee success? So if we think about what a business is, you only have two options. You can either get more customers or you can make them worth more. This is the only way you can make more money. And because a business is simply a machine that you put a dollar into it and it spits out more money than you put in, hopefully, if you're doing it right, right? Literally for 17 months, I had the machine backwards. I was putting money in and it was spitting out negative money, right? So once I started thinking about a business as a simple machine of inputs that lead to outputs, everything changed. Now, here's a general equation for exactly what I'm talking about, what a business is, right? You have your inputs here, you put the inputs into the system, something happens in between, and you get outputs. Very similar to a car, because with a car, we input fuel. Car then has systems for converting gasoline into usable energy so the car can actually move. And the output is a functioning vehicle. So how would this look in a business, right? What are the three components how would this look? So the three components that drive a business are going to be your ability to get attention, your ability to convert attention, and your ability to deliver value to your clients. Now, these three components also must have their own systems in order for them to function. For example, the ability to get attention, you need cold acquisition systems, organic acquisition systems, paid acquisition systems. When it comes to the ability to convert attention, you need systems around getting people to schedule, systems around getting people to show, and a sales system so people can close, or sales process, right? And for the ability to deliver genuine value to clients, you need a client journey that actually gets them to the dream outcome. Some quick wins, great onboarding system, and that delivers quick value to your clients, and then consistent communication. It needs to be daily, or weekly, however you want to structure it. But I prefer daily communication with uh, a call every 2 weeks. Simply knowing these things, I was able to solve my own problem of not being able to make money as well as make failure and problem. Now let's actually talk about that. How to guarantee your own success with mathematical decision making. So in order for us to guarantee our own success, right, and the amount of money we want to make, we have to think about logical outcomes and how business works. All we need to do is simplify them down to the number of activities we need to do to get our desired result, aka inputs required. So, what inputs are we tracking in business with acquisition? With these three, right? The ones that I talked about earlier. So it starts with how much attention gets us X amount of leads, right? From there, how many leads out of all these leads that we get, how many leads actually book an appointment that show up, right? How many leads gets us X amount of appointments that show up? From there, how many appointments do we need to get X amount of sales? Okay. And lastly, with value delivery, once we actually have the client, let's think what X things need to happen to get X result. What certain things needs to happen in order for us to get the desired result that we want for our client. So let's say we charge $3,000. That's the price of our service fee. And our goal that we want is to make $50,000 per month. What we're going to ask ourselves is how many clients do I need to hit $50,000 per month? Well, 3 times 17 is 51. We need 17 clients. And now that we know we need 17 clients, well, we're going to look at these numbers right here. So let's make up an example, right? For total lead flow, let's say we're going to use numbers that we need to hit $51,000 in cash collected per month. So let's say we get 500 leads per month. Let's say we have a 20% call booking rate. That means 20% of all the leads we get are going to actually book a call and actually get on a call with us. From there, that's going to mean we have 100 total calls booked. For this example, let's say we have a 17% close rate. That means we have 17 closes, right? And just like that, we have closed 17 clients and we have just achieved our goal, right? So we're going to figure out all these numbers and then we're just going to dial in the inputs. And then when we look at it, right, in order to get 500 leads, what numbers do we need to hit? We need 500 leads. We need 100 booked appointments. So then we look at the 3 acquisition channels and we say, how do we achieve this? How many emails do I need to send to get a client? That's the overarching statement. But we can break this down to how many leads get me a response. Okay. And then from there, how many responses get me a book call and how many book calls get me a close. Right. So then we just do the exact number of inputs we need to hit the goal. You understand it by now, right? Organic, how many posts do I need to get a client? But we can break it down into how many posts gave me a lead, how many leads turn into a book call, and how many book calls turn into a client. With paid, how many dollars do I need to spend to get a client? Break that down into what's my cost per lead. Next, what's my cost per book call? And now we can figure out how many dollars does it take to get a client. So what marketing infrastructure did I build to dial in these inputs? Let's talk about it. So the obvious aim of your company is to build a marketing infrastructure that creates a consistent and predictable flow of qualified leads for your business, but in a leveraged and automated way. Now, that is the most important part. Achieving this is what allows me to have 5K plus days, made 11K last Sunday, make $30,000 per week. It's what allows Esteban to close $3,000 deals. It's what allowed Milos to close $4,000 in a single weekend. And it's what allowed Ro to make $5,000 in a single day from just one client, right? Our goal here is to have a marketing infrastructure that eliminates your need to hustle, right? That's why I said leverage an automated way. That's the most important. We do not want to be in the trenches, right? When you think of the word business owner, guess what's the word entails? Owning the business. It's called business owner for a reason, right? So when accomplished correctly, sales are much easier to close. You have premium positioning in your market. Your brand has authority, operations become smoother, and finances become much more predictable. So we need a way to quickly and efficiently turn strangers into customers. And now here's how we do that. That's going to be through something called omnipresence marketing. Now, what omnipresence marketing does is the following. It builds profitable connections with people at scale, ensures that the people that you want to know about you not only see your message, but they also convert, and it gives value before money even exchanges hands. It distributes your brilliance, your knowledge to the right people at the right place at the right time, and it ensures resonance, relevance, and conversion. How do we go about that? Through something called the leverage consultant funnel. Now, if we take a look at this funnel, we can see it has so many things, right? It has Unique offer creation by combining the consultant model and the agency model to create a leverage consultant offer. It has lead generation systems, right? All three acquisition channels: paid, organic, outreach, cold outreach, nurturing systems, appointment systems to actually turn these leads into appointments, conversion mechanisms, right? Content creation systems, pre-call sales, pre-sales systems, sales call, right? So much stuff that I'm stumbling my words. But if we look closely, we can see there are three acquisition channels in one funnel. Why? This is because the core principle of marketing cannot be faked. You cannot fake your marketing and replace it, like the actual genuine core principles of marketing. You cannot replace it with some sort of automated webinar, a fake countdown timer on your sales page, fake scarcity saying, I only have X amount of spots left per month, right? When everybody knows if they were to throw their money at you, you would gladly take it. So don't lie to these clients, these prospects. There are six core principles in marketing. And that's going to be winning attention, creating a genuine connection, building trust, showing up consistently and staying on top of people's minds, and making clear, valuable offers. Instead of doing that fake stuff, we're going to build an omnipresence. Now, omnipresence is the strategic distribution of your message, your brand, and your marketing. Now, we accomplish omnipresence by utilizing all three acquisition channels. Now, let me explain why. We know that the principle we need to follow in business, we've heard it before: value negates luck. In order for us to make success inevitable, we need volume. So ultimately, you want to use all three ways of getting attention. And when you do that, you find yourself on first class flights, sipping champagne with your mom next to you on the left, and on an ATV in Dubai, wearing, I wonder what glasses I was wearing. But yeah, right? So this is because if someone clicks on your ad and then consumes your content, guess what? The sale is much easier. If someone opens your email, decides to finally get on a call after all these email sequences that you send them, all the follow-ups, after email sequence number 6, they say, I'll book a call. Fine. But before getting on that call, they search you up and find your content. Guess what? The sale is what much easier. Honestly, your content does the sale for you a lot of times, right? So omnipresence marketing, the aim is to build multiple touch points of recognition. This is what allows us to accomplish omnipresence. This is when our audience feels like everywhere they look, they end up seeing us. They feel that they're always learning something valuable from us, always seeing the kind of results we deliver, and feeling more and more connected to us. When you genuinely implement this strategy, you will be surprised by how much easier it is to make sales. Mark closed 2 deals on a 2K split, made 4K in a single day. Kennel, 2 deals, maybe 4, I don't know. And then Adine with 3 sales in a single day. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.